Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. Got a story from Michael Burry, and when Michael Burry talks, I listen. Now there have been times where Michael Burry has said something and it doesn't happen in the way that you think, but Michael Burry is I'm a lot like Michael Burry in that you see things coming together in the economy, whether it be the amount of debt that's skyrocketing or the unemployment figures coming in, and you start to form a pattern and you see what is happening, what is right over the horizon, but it feels like it is happening right now. Give you an example. Michael Burry, back in the mid 2000s, around 2004, 2005, he started seeing all of the warning signs coming, and that is when he started shorting the MBS or housing market right on Wall Street. Everybody made fun of him. He was a fool in their eyes for quite some time until the day he wasn't. Now, a lot of mockers use that term, even a broken clock is right twice. And you know what's funny about that phrase? Only if very few people can see the signs of the time and put the stuff together and go, okay, this is where I have to go. And they see it way ahead of time. But it always means that they were there first and they were able to take the largest, benefit from that decision, that preparedness, than anyone else. And all the mockers and fools always say things like that, but those are the ones that go super quiet when they lose their house, their money in the stock market's gone, and other things like that, right? Everything crashes all around them, and it was like, oh, it's out of the blue. And then they get super, super quiet. You never see those mockers. Well, let's talk about this story here because I think it's very interesting. This story comes out of Market Insider. It says the Big Short legend Michael Burry issues a grave warning to investors with a one-word tweet: sell. It says Michael Burry let's go through these. Michael Burry appears to have serious doubts about the stock market's stunning start to the year. He tweeted out a single word on Tuesday: sell. Man, this Vancouver air has got the ninja's mouth dry. I need a coffee. The fund manager of the Big Short fame was likely urging investors not to be fooled by the recent rebounds in stocks. The benchmark S&P, and I want to stop real quick. I want to give an example about Tesla in a second. The benchmark S&P 500 index gained 6.2% in January, while the tech-heavy NASDAQ composite surged 11%, marking its best January performance since 2001. Well, you know what? This is even better. So you know how the ninja doesn't read these ahead of time. Some of the hardest hit stocks last year have led the charge upward. Elon Musk's Tesla notched a 41% gain in January, making it the second best performer in the S&P 500, while Cathie Wood's flagship ARK Innovation Fund, man, I need to talk about that too, recorded its best month ever. Burry's Scion Asset Management Fund placed bets against both the automaker and the tech-focused fund in 2021, and the investor took aim at both Musk and Wood in tweets. Let's talk about Tesla. It's funny that I start thinking about Tesla right when I think about what's going on in this story. Tesla, 41% in January, but this is why. Because they had to drastically slash the price of their cars in order to find buyers, right? That's that last little bit. That's that blood you're trying to squeeze out of the turnip. So they're going up because they're literally slashing the price on cars. So that means in the quarters to come, they're going to make less per unit that they sell. Okay, maybe some people would argue, yeah, but Ninja, they're selling on volume now. I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take anything I ever say on this channel as financial advice. I have a feeling that the number of units sold in this first quarter may be a lot in terms of other, Q1 numbers, but I have a feeling that you're going to see those numbers drastically decline, even at the much lower prices in the quarters 2, 3, and 4. Because just like Elon Musk said last year, the auto industry is going to implode. Those aren't his exact words, but the car price crash is about to come. And he made sure of it. But you can't blame him because he was first to market to drastically lower those prices and do it in a way that would also trip government incentives, even adding more discounts to his auto line. Totally genius. But he knows, just as much as the Economic Ninja knows, that the US consumer is tapped out. And all you're doing right now is you're tapping into what I call the dumb money. These are the people that have no clue. Now, sure, there's the 1%. There's the 1% of people that make a lot of money and they go out and they go buy a car. They don't care. I do very well for myself. I still haven't went and bought a car. I talk about it every day. Just can't seem to pull the trigger. But it's because why would I pay today's prices when I know that tomorrow's will be lower, or next month's, next year's? You get my point. Just absolutely crazy. Now, what's interesting is Kathy Wood's flagship ARC Innovation Fund recorded its best month ever. Well, of course they do that. The slingshot, you know, it just comes right back up real quick. But I like to call that, in my opinion, a dead cat bounce. And really, the ARC Innovation Fund is an interesting story because the question is, are you building your ARC? Are you building your ARC of financial safety, which consists of stop getting into debt? If you can't pay cash for something, you don't deserve it, right? And that's how I have to live my life by. Are you building up a nest egg, an emergency fund for if you lose your job or get cut in hours? Or the fact that inflation outpaces your raises every year? Think about that. Are you doing that? You need to build your own financial ARC right now, because I'm telling you, Michael Burry will be right. And I don't care if he's a broken clock and he's only right twice. He will make more money than all of the mockers and fools twice than they could ever do in years and years and years of trading experience. Michael Burry, I salute you, and I literally think there's no way he's watching this. No way at all. I think you're going to be absolutely right. Guys, I'm the Economic Ninja. I believe in America because I believe in you. Build your financial ARC now and listen to the guys that were right, and ladies, that were right in the past. All right, with that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.